You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, more boxing. Boxing is 24/7, never take a break. Never take a break. Maybe the boxers, but we don't take no breaks out here. Shout out to everybody in the community, in the boxing community. Shout out to all the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Shout out to all the boxing content creators that spitting that real good-ish. I'm breaking it down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. What's good, man? What's good? What's good, man? What's new? What's new in the community? What's good in the community? What's good? What's good? Everybody in the chat. What's good? Savage in the building. What's good? Savage in the building. What's good, man? Mode, I'm one of the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. If y'all want to become a member of Punch Drunk Boxing, y'all already know where to go, man. Come on, man. Stop being lazy. Support your boy. The more you support, the more we work. You feel me? Ramon, he said, Triple G is coming back. Yeah? Okay. All right, they saying Triple G versus Terrence Bud Crawford. Okay. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Triple G never been knocked down, never been demoralized. Okay, maybe Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'll be all right. You know, move up to the 100. I really wanted to see Bud Crawford fight the winner of, if he's going to be moving up to the middleweight division, I want to see him fight the winner of Danny Swift Garcia and Lara. We already know that Danny Swift Garcia got a lot of, they got a lot of history in the amateur circuit. If Danny Swift Garcia, you know what I'm saying, become a 3-division world champion, you already know that Bud Crawford became a 4-division world champion. And, you know, if they fight, if Bud Crawford fights Danny Swift Garcia, if he beats Lara, and I'm just saying if he beats Lara, because I think that would be more of an attractive matchup because of their history. Then we'll see Bud Crawford be trying to become a 5-division world champion in time Mayweather, and then it'll be two future Hall of Famers, because I believe that once Danny Swift Garcia if he does become a 3-division world champion, he stamped himself like there's no debate. He is a Hall of Famer. There'll be 2 full Hall of Famers going at it, and then if they're gonna be fighting for they'll be fighting for the WBA. So in all actuality, you already know how the WBA be working. You'll see the 154 WBA strap on the line with the 160-pound strap. So then in reality, Danny Swift Garcia will be going for his 4th-division world title, while Terrence Bud Crawford will be going for his 5th-division world title. It is what it is in boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is the political thing that happened in the sport of boxing, but that's the way they're gonna promote it. Just like when Leo Santa Cruz and Gervonta Tan Davis fought. You feel me? It was his weight class belt versus his weight class belt. Feel me? Roman Christian Padilla in the building. Dímelo. Christian Padilla. Hey, yo, y'all saw Oscar de la Hoya video I put out? Y'all seen Oscar de la Hoya? Oh, ¿qué tú estás haciendo? Oscar de la Hoya, what happened, my friend? Huh? Oscar de la Hoya, man, I'll tell you, man, I got to get a new connect, man. Hey, yo, Oscar de la Hoya, who's your dealer, man? Yo, just hit me up on the DM and stuff like that. We can work something out, you feel me? Because you get that good West Coast. You getting that good West Coast. You getting a good West Coast powder. You feel me, man? I need to get to know Oscar de la Hoya's dealer for real. Hey, yo, you see them dancing and stuff like that, doing the bumps to the bump, bumps to the bump, bumps to the bumper. You like the girls with the bumps to the bump, Had the man thong on. Damn, Oscar de la Hoya. And I sent the video yesterday, man. I know he was he did an interview with Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay. It looked like he was in the Club Shay Shay or something like that. Club Shenane. You feel me? Yo, Oscar de la Hoya, for real, he said in the interview that they set him up when he had the Victoria's Secret lingerie back in the days. Nah, man, they ain't set you up. You were setting them girls up. You wanted to do that. Okay, you wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, to make him do that, and then his lady, shout out to Holly, you know what I'm saying? La cara está buena, pero ese fundillo que ella tiene de mentira. That shit like a straight up tranny butt. Oh, man. That look like a tranny butt. Buena roya. Savage the building said, yo, that ish was funny, but Holly body really, yo, it is, yo, I think that's why they took it down. Hey, yo, Oscar the Hoya and Holly took that thing down. Come on. That it don't look good. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes there's surgeries that make a girl look good, but that, because ella linda, yeah, pero once you add, yo, that it ain't it ain't look good, man. Hey, yo, hey, yo, just stay flat booty. Just stay flat chested on the not flat chested, flat back. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, it look weird. I don't look weird, man. It look weird. But hey, that's his woman. Ain't no, I'm sorry, no disrespect on the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We trying to keep the ladies and the churches out of it. But they go in public with it, damn it. You know, after that high came down, they like, let's take this shit down. They seen all the comments and stuff like that. I don't that look like chatty butt, bro. Oscar de la Hoya, man. I want to know your dealer, bro. We need to get into business, man. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Turkey Al-Shiki said that he's willing to put Devin Haney back in the ring. Devin Haney said he's coming with a comeback. He wasn't really gone, but he's ready to come back. But it didn't look like he was ready to come back. Y'all saw what he did to Homeboy. Missed that punch. Everybody talking about it. There's a lot of people that saying, come on, Devin Haney, come on. How you gonna miss that jab? Damn, you missed that jab. You what's happening to Devin Haney, man? Damn, Ryan Garcia really messed this guy up. Ryan Garcia really messed Devin Haney up. The confidence is not there. And you saw when Devin Haney just walked away, he was looking at his hand like, damn, what the fuck is going on? Yo, he was looking at his hand. You see when he walked back, he glanced his hand right quick, like, what is wrong with me? Why I don't have the power? God, Allah, salam alaikum, damn. Yo, that's embarrassing, man. I don't know what's more embarrassing, the fight with Ryan Garcia or that ish that happened in the carnival. I don't know. I think the ish that happened in the carnival because you're a professional fighter. You took a jab, and then there's people out there that want to argue with it. Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, the voice of the UK, London, bro. What's good, brother? Shout out to Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. Yo, the homeboys, the pillow fisted crew jumped the dude and still the dude wanted more. Bang, vamos peleas, malditos cocolos feos, vamos, ustedes no tienen nada, ustedes tienen pillows fisted, you're weak, man. Damn, y'all looked at bad. The whole crew looked at bad. Devin looked at bad. He walked away from his crew. Devin Haney thought he was like a boss. Yeah, finish him, man. Nah. They left with you. There's other people out there that's mad. Why you guys are talking about Devin Haney like that? Like, for real, man. Yo, that shit could have happened to anybody, yo. For real, man. Devin Haney's supposed to have his bodyguards on. Oh, man. Damn. CCI in the building. Ramirez in the building. What's good, man? For real, man. But Turkey Al-Shiki, you know what I'm saying? He's interested in Devin Haney. And hey, you know what? We need to stop over-marinating fight. This is not the era of over-marinating fights. And that's the reason why I had in the thumbnail, I have Turkey Al-Shiki. He's talking about making fights, right? He said on a social media platform, give me 10 fights that y'all would like me to put together and stuff like that. You know what? Just get these fights out of the way that's been over-marinated or marinated for quite some time. Get these fights out the way. And I'm going to tell you like this, fighters, stop. Hey, yo, fighters, listen up. If your cousins is looking on, your brothers, your trainers, your significant other and stuff like that, your affiliation, your crew, because I know that your crew, your cousins, somebody is watching every channel or whatever. You know, I don't believe these fighters be like, I don't be watching these channels. And y'all be watching. Shut up. Y'all got nothing else to do. Y'all not in cap and stuff like that. Y'all watching. So listen to me, bro, because we're here for y'all, man. We're here for y'all. You know, sometimes you gotta take the opinions of the people. You feel me? Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney. It's time for y'all to get it on. Pause. It's time for y'all to fight. That's it. Look, I say it like this. if I'm a bit, because these fighters want to call themselves businessmen, right? Y'all private contractors, right? So what is the best when you have a business, right? And you're trying to seek for contracts, right? Let's say, for example, like a cleaning company, right? If they got a contract to clean a house of 2-story house, right? But then they're seeking that contract to clean for a corporate company. That's the big contract, right? That's what they're searching, right? They never gonna push nothing to the side. The bigger the contract, they looking for that contract. They looking for that opportunity. They looking for that corporate. You know what I'm saying? Damn, let me get that corporate building here. Oh, I want to be the cleaning company for the Trump Tower. I want to be the cleaning company for Monster Fury Hospital. You feel me? Fighters. I'm tired of hearing fighters say, I don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. No. That's pushing business to the side. Teofimo Lopez, when they ask you about Devin Haney, be like, I'm wanting to fight Devin Haney. Just send the contract. Let's work things out. Let's call. And Teofimo Lopez, they called Devin Haney. Remember the last time before the Ryan Garcia fight came through fruition. Hey, yo, it's time for y'all to talk to one another. And yo, get y'all business handlers intact. Hey, yo, now we ain't fighting nobody. We want to fight right now. Forget that. I don't got no fight lined up. He don't got no fights lined up. That's the only way that the views is going to move up. That's the only way we're going to get our paper up. That's the only way that our social media platform is going to move up, is fighting the fight that the fans want to see. Stop over-marinating ish. And I'm saying, stop this ego ish. Ain't none of y'all no Floyd Mayweather, none of y'all Oscar de la Hoya, Canelo Alvarez, none of y'all. Y'all got to put in the damn work. And I'm not saying y'all not putting, I'm just speaking in general. Put in the damn work. Devin Haney, he's trying to come back. Hey, yo, I want Teo. Look, I want Teo. I want Tank. I want Shakur. I want the Ryan Garcia rematch. That's it. At this point, where y'all 27 years old, 26, 27 years old, and Tank is 30 years old, it's time for y'all to fight each other. If Tank don't want to be in the mix, it's time for y'all to fight one another. That's it. That's the only way you're going to elevate the game. That's the only way you're going to elevate your interest. That's the only way you're going to elevate your pockets, your accounts. That's it. It's no more over-marinating for what? We're living at a time right now where people we living in a fast life right now with social media in a fast life. Dudes don't even stay stuck on the same chick that they felt that it was that she looked good, right? We living in the real time. I'm talking about the real time. I'm talking about REEL, real. We're talking the real time. Think about it. We live a life like this nowadays. Boom, right? You got the phone. Boom. Some people want to be on TikTok. Some people want to be on Instagram Reel. They be like this. Okay, she look good. Scribble up. Damn, okay, she look good. Next, boom, she look good. All right, boom, she look good. Like that. Boom, and it's unlimited. Like everybody's moving on, bro. Everybody's moving on. Sometimes the reason why some fighters be like, oh man, yo, I ain't selling how I used to sell, or the viewership ain't up. Look at y'all viewership. It's going low, bro. Look at the pay-per-view. It's going low. The viewership is going low because y'all gotta give the fans, y'all gotta work for y'all business, bro. If I ask for a cheeseburger, if I'm going for fast food and I ask for a junior bacon cheeseburger and Wendy's, I'm not here for you to give it to me the next day. I'm here for fast food. And that's boxing right now. You got to give us fast food. We ain't here to marinate some chicken. Oh, no, clean the rice. Nah. Just give me the food, bro. Give me the food. That's what it is. It's time for the fights need to happen. What y'all scared about? Right now, the business has changed. You already know that the business boxing has changed. The TVs ain't looking for the legacy fight. They looking for the best fights. Promoters are selling content now. They're not really promoters. They're not putting no emphasis in you, right? That's why that's why these fighters are hiring like people that does their video, that follow them all around so you could promote your own shit, because the promoters ain't promoting no more, man. That's it. Those days are done. So you got to get the fights that the fans want to see now. In the end of the day, that's more money in your pocket. It's a relevant fight. You're going to be a relevant fighter. And then whoever loses you never drop down from the face of the earth, because you fought the fight that everybody want to see. And because the fight that everybody want to see means that y'all elite at the time. If Tank beats Shakur, then it's gonna be, we want to see Shakur versus Haney. We want to see Shakur versus Teo. If Haney loses he already lost to Ryan Garcia. Haney is still in the mix. He don't lose. He don't really lose too much unless if he gets back in the ring with a guy like Teofimo Lopez. It's the attraction is still there. You got to sell content. You got to give us the content. It's content and fight in within the fight. It's the reason why people are not gonna look. We seen Ryan Garcia fight Tank, and then we seen Ryan Garcia fight Oscar Duarte Jr. It ain't do pay-per-view. It ain't go for pay-per-view. It ain't go sell out. And then he fought Devin Haney and boom, okay. But see, sometimes those in-between fights kill Merck's momentum. Jesse in the building was good. EJ in the building. Those in-between fights kills momentum because it's not like I'm cool with the in-between fights if you're already telling me that you're going to fight whatever this person that I want you to see you in the ring with. I'm going to give you an example. See, a lot of people, let's say a lot of Canelo Alvarez haters hate and they be talking ish about, but Canelo Alvarez for a year, Jim. But Canelo Alvarez for a year, Jim. Yeah, but we all knew as Canelo Alvarez fan that they already had the Billy Joe Saunders contract. That's why after the year drum fight, it was they announced the Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo Alvarez. See, in boxing, we already know it was a tune-up. A tune-up is a in-between fight that prepares you for the big fight, but we already know that the big fight is right there. See, back in the days, also, I know we don't like to talk about back in the days and stuff like that to discredit what happens to today, but it is what it is. This is what needs to happen. You got to bring the old into the new, remix it. You feel me? Enhance it. We're talking about evolution, right? Right now, boxing doesn't have an evolution. And that's the problem with the sport of boxing compared to any other sport. Boxing don't have an evolution. And that's why you see the boxing fans so frustrated time and time again. Because there is no evolution in boxing. If there's an evolution in basketball, the three-point line, get further. They get better shooters and stuff. The athleticism, the in between, the ducking from the foul line. Now people was trying to jump from the foul line with two hands. You feel me? Because it's their evolution in every sport. In boxing, there's no evolution. And that's why we always got to refer to the back in the days. But back in the days, for example, a fighter would get the big fight and then he'll get a tune-up fight. But then he's back in the ring 3 months later. So we don't want the in-between fights because then we don't know when you're going to fight again. I'm going to give you one example. Do you want to see Bud Crawford versus Masvidal? No, you didn't want to really see that fight. When ain't nobody was talking about Masvidal 5 months ago before the fight, right? Because now we're thinking, damn, when is Bud going to be fighting next? Because Bud hasn't fought in a year. So now we're thinking, damn, Bud Crawford. Look what they said. Bud Crawford. He won Bud Crawford. Remember, Turkey said we want Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez in February. So already Bud Crawford's going to fight in February next year. So that means that's it. He's done for the whole year. Bud Crawford is done for the whole year. That's it. But damn, you just gave us Masvidal. I mean, that was an accomplishable fight for you. But we're going to wait for you next year. And that's the frustration of the boxing fans. So now we don't need another fight in between because that's just going to kill the momentum. See, we can't have, if let's say, if T already fought Steve Claggett, it's time for a Haney, a Ryan, a Tank, but Crawford, a name fight. That's it. The fight, a big fight. That's it. They can't give us no. Remember, Jermaine Ortiz, Steve Claggett. And you see the numbers are going whip, because the fans don't want to see that. Imagine they say Teofimo Lopez versus just another Pedro Compa. Poof. Then it's no good. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep that momentum up. It's time for fighters and business handlers to understand, bro, you're not going to lose. You're not going to lose out. Like, there's good stories out there in the sport of boxing that indicates that even if you lose, you're not losing out. Look at Derek Chisora, bro. Look at Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora, ain't nobody talking about him retiring no more. Ain't nobody saying, Derek Chisora should retire. Nah, because he beat Joe Joyce. Now, look, what y'all going to say now? Everybody want him to retire. Nah, man. He's still gonna be active. Parker's still active, and Parker's getting better. Parker is active. One of the most active fighters in the sport of boxing. Boots should be more active. Boots going to be fighting Karen again. I think so. I mean, a lot of people said that Karen exposed Boots. Then let's see what Boots is going to be doing in the rematch. I mean, a lot of great fighters had their rematch. Even Muhammad Ali rematch George Chuvalo. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather may rematch Castillo and Maidana. There's a lot of rematches and stuff like that. Durán had a rematch de Jesus. Jay said, la ofrenda para el pastor de boxeo. ¿A dónde está la ofrenda? No hay ofrenda aquí, ya yo no veo nada. Yo, okay, there is like, let me see what's going on. ¿Dónde está la ofrenda? Ay. Oh, hold on. ¿Dónde está la ofrenda? Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah. Hold on. DJ MFB in the building. Mike from Boston in the building. What's good, Mike? What's good? Long time no see, my friend. He said, yo, there wasn't much doubt that the beat the guy. I don't see anyone having Boots losing that fight on the cards. Nah. I went to the fight. I think that Boots won the fight, but I spoke to his dad right after the fight as well, DJ. And he said, and he was actually happy. He said, I need this. We needed this. I'm happy to get back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? With a coach like that, it's almost like an artist, right? Like it's like is I forgot the word, man. A lot of words are just slipping by, bro. I think he find it I'm going brain dead right now. But I forgot what he said, but he said but he was interesting in going back in back at the gym and fixing and going back to the drawing board. And I think that his son needed that, in my opinion. Not in my opinion, that's what he felt. Rapstar Boxing Out said, yo, Turkey not really interested in women boxing. I mean, I think it's the region, that's why. What's good, Sports TV? What's good? What's good, pound for pound? What's good? Clarissa begging for a fight. Yeah, man, she begging for a fight. Andre Ward, shout out to Andre Ward. I seen a clip on one of his interviews that he had with Andre Birdo. He said that he don't understand why Clarissa Shields get the type of he don't understand why men are disrespecting and not supporting Clarissa Shields, that he doesn't approve of those who, or he doesn't acknowledge, he doesn't approve. I forgot what word he used. People that critiquing Clarissa Shields. Shout out to Andre Ward, but Andre Ward, maybe he don't see a lot of the things that Clarissa Shields be saying. Maybe Andre Ward don't see the disrespect of Clarissa Shields, and probably a lot of people doesn't like her mouth, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think that you really need to see and hear what Clarissa Shields. I think Clarissa Shields doesn't have no respect for men. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is the reason why, and I think that's the part that I think Andre Ward has missed. Clarissa Shields has no respect for men. So in a 90% of this boxing community is almost like 90% male. Male don't show love, and you got a dirty mouth. You got a, you know what I'm saying? Guys just don't like that type of woman. To be honest, that's what it is, man. It is what it is. I mean, you shouldn't get mad. Every fighter get critique. She want to be and she want to fight men and stuff like that. So let her get critique like dudes. It's like the WNBA, not worth watching because of the politics. I like women boxing. I'm always a supporter of women boxing. Always been a supporter of women boxing. I think that, yeah, Clarissa Shields is good. I'm talking about her attitude. I think that people doesn't like her attitude. I think that she could be some type of Floyd Mayweather and think she's gonna rack up numbers and stuff like that by being obnoxious and being, it don't look good on her. You know what I'm saying? It just guys don't like that, and you selling your product to men, and men just don't like that, But again, I think there's a lot of fights to be made. And if Turki Al-Ashiki is throwing the bag, if Turki Al-Ashiki is asking for us to give it to what's the fight that he should be putting up, and he's throwing the bag, and we're giving him the credit that he's gonna put whatever fight that we want to see. So let's present as a community, let's present the fights that we truly want to see right now, and let Turki Al-Ashiki give them the bag. So give Haney and Teofimo Lopez the bag. That's the fight that we've been asking for quite some time. So let's stop asking for dumb fights. Let's stop asking for Bud and Canelo, and let's let Turki is the bank, right? Turki is the bank. So if Turki is willing to put up all the money to all these good fights that we want to see, so let's get the fights that we all been wanting to see out the way, right? Hey, yo, Turki Al-Ashiki, you got the money? All right, put Tank and Shakur Stevenson in the lightweight division. Hey, yo, you got that money? Put Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. We've been asking for that fight for a long time. Hey, yo, we've been asking for Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, or Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. That's it. Let's ask. Let's tell him. If he got that ego and that pride, man, you'll be stupid. Basically, you'll be stupid not to accept this type of how you said it. He want Virgil and Bud. Then get Virgil and Bud. Let's get that fight on. You know what I'm saying? Some boxers will still duck. I don't look. Fighters in the end of the day always say they prize fight. It's all about the money. What they gonna duck? Rap star. What they gonna duck if it's about all the money, right? All the money outside of Canelo Alvarez. Outside of Canelo Alvarez, we're not gonna focus too much on Canelo Alvarez and Turki. Let's go with the other fights. Now let's present the other fights that we've been asking for, that the promoters couldn't put together. And the reason why the promoters couldn't put together, right? Because they'll be like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make business sense. This is prize fighting. All right, you got a guy that's throwing all this money around. All right, so it makes a lot of sense. Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney make a lot of sense to me. What about y'all? Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez make a lot of sense to us. Put that fight on. Teo should be like, yo, I want to fight Devin Haney, because he got to look at it. He got to look at Devin Haney like a business, and Devin Haney got to look at Teo like a business, just like Ten got to look at everybody else like a business, just like Shakur got to look at everybody. I cannot make money without you. The reason that's why I respected the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. You know why? Because they made a fortune just fighting one another. Can you imagine Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury not fighting one another? They might have been rich, but they made generational wealth just together. Those three fights just together. They'll be stupid not to fight. It's dumb business. It's dumb business for Devin not to want Teo. It's dumb business for Teo not to want Devin Haney. That's stupid business. That's hustling backwards. You got to want each other. That's the big business right there. That's the big contract. Let's go. Let's get this money, bro. Man, we spar for free, bro. We spar for free. What you mean, man? Let's fight. That's it. Come on, man. Y'all know it's going to sell. Bill Haney and Teofimo Lopez Sr. going at each other. But a lot of the fights also is not being made because of ego. It's too much ego. How you going to have too much ego to make it to make money to make money as a prize fighter? This is your bag. Y'all put yourself in a position for the bag like this, right? Devin Haney should be like, all right, there's only 3 fights I'm wanting to fight right now. That's the rematch with Ryan, that's Tank, and that's Teo. That's it. Teo should be like, all right, there's only 3 fights I really want to fight. It's Haney, it's Ryan, or it's Tank, and for legacy, I want Bud. That's it. Put it on the table. Let's make these fights happen. Everybody gonna make money. Everybody's happy. The network is gonna be happy. Your legacy is gonna be happy. You're gonna have money in your pocket. Everybody gonna have money in their pocket. Everybody gonna engage with the fight. The promo's gonna be sick. It just makes sense. I don't want to see. I'm done with the showcase fights. 2024 has been a bunch of showcase fights outside of Alexander Usyk beating Tyson Fury, and outside of hey yo, smash that like button. And you know, we're fighting Lewis and Eddie, in which it was a great outing. It's been a lot of showcase fights. Hold on. Bronx Latino in the building. What's good, Bronx Latino in the building? What's good, my brother? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Haney is done. Hype train. Nah, Haney is not done, Jesse. Why Haney is done? Why Haney is done? I mean, you don't got to be a fan of Devin Haney, but he's not done, man. He's 25 years old. Devin Haney is 25 years old, going to be 26 in November. He's not done, man. Or he's 26 years old, going to be 27. One of the two. I think he's 25. I think both Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney is 25, going to be 26 next year. Nah, they're not done. You crazy? 26 years old, bro. 26 years old, man. They not even, yo, Devin Haney's not even in his prime yet. Devin Haney's not even in his prime. These guys are just walking into their prime right now. Ryan Garcia's not even in his prime. The only one in their prime, is strictly right in their prime right now, is Gervonta Tank Davis. These guys are just walking into their prime right now. But it's so much, man. And at the end of the day, I don't think boxing should be having their fights in the summer. Boxing should be having their big fights in the summer, because once September comes, everybody paying attention to football. Everybody paying attention to college football. Everybody's paying attention to the NBA. Everybody paying attention to college basketball. Baseball is still trying to, is going through their playoffs, World Series. I don't understand why boxing fights is not made in the summer, when a lot of people is only in tune with baseball, right? And they're not coming down the stretch anyway in the summer. They're paying attention to baseball. Like, I don't know why there's the big fights that happen in July. The big fight with Errol Spence and Crawford was in July 20th. But they should do more fights in June, July, like big fights. It makes more sense. Because in America, you already know, man, we're spoiled with sports. We are spoiled with sports. And I needed some distractions from the Olympics anyway. Get all mine out that damn Olympics, that fruity pebble Olympics. And I told y'all Haney was all hype. Devin Pillow Hands Haney. I mean, look, he only lost one time. I think that and look, he got the old put back in his record. Teofimo Lopez. If Teofimo Lopez will be fighting Devin Haney, he'll be fighting a quote unquote undefeated guy. I think it's the perfect time. Right now. I'm done listening to people saying, well, Virgil Ortiz is not ready for Bud. Boots is not ready for Bud. Tio, I don't want to fight them. Y'all be killing fights. Meaning y'all be killing y'all business. Why y'all be murking your own business like that? If I was in that position, bro, and I'm like, why Tank don't say nothing? Because why he's gonna say, yo, Tank don't even really murk fights. Tank don't gotta say nothing. You know why? Because you want me. I got business. Knocking on my door. All I gotta do is choose. Tank don't even brush off fights. See, you see what the Tank said? What did Tank say? Tank said, I got 6 fights. Yo, you think all these guys is within the 6th fight? Is Tio within the 6th fight? Yeah. Is Shakur within the 6th fight? Yeah. Is Devin Haney within the 6th fight? Yeah. Everybody's on. Yeah. Yeah. He don't got to say much. I know a lot of people be critiquing, even I critique Gervonta Tank Davis' legacy, but he put himself in a position where he don't even want to, he's not even killing fights. He's like, yeah, I'll fight him. Yeah, I'll fight him. Yeah, I'll fight him. Yeah, I'll fight him. And he keeps it open. He keeps that possibility open. See, these other guys, I ain't gonna fight him. Nah. He got to fight him first if he want to fight me. Man, y'all not in Tank's position. Let's be realistic. Let's be real. Let's be honest. A lot of these guys are not in Tank position. You can't even talk like Tank or their business handlers. Let's be honest. There may be ego. There may be egos out there, right? There may be people with egos that feel like, oh, I'm not gonna put myself out there and act like I'm not worthy of. You're not in Tank position. It is what it is. Y'all gotta understand that. And the way y'all get into Tank position, maybe y'all gotta fight each other. If Tank don't want to fight y'all right now, if Tank ain't about to fight y'all right now, fight each other. Fight each other. It's still legacy fights. Shakur Stevenson was calling out Teo. Go ahead, go to the 140-pound division and fight Teo. And Teo should be like, you know what? Nah, Teo should not say, oh no, go, you're 126 pounder. No, nah, fight him, beat him up. That's it. He got legacy behind him. Great fight. Great fight. Teo versus Shakur. Teo versus Haney. Teo versus Ryan. Teo versus Brian Norman Jr. Teo versus Boots. Teo versus Tank. Teo, if you want to go for legacy and book Crawford, I support all those fights for Teo. For Haney versus Ryan Garcia rematch. Haney versus Pitbull. Haney versus Tank. Haney versus Shakur. Yo, right now in boxing, it should always be great fights. It's too many brand names right now, and it should be just fights after fights. And us boxing fans, when they give us that fight, it's our job is not to kick a fighter really one day down. I mean, we joke all around. We joke, especially when we come with when it comes to Devin Haney and stuff like that. We joke over. We joke, right? But if we ask for a fight, us boxing fans need to stop trying to shy away the other fighters that lose and stuff like that. That's what we need to stop doing. We can't be asking for fights then kill fights at the same time. It doesn't make sense. You feel me? It doesn't make sense. We ask for a fight, but then they give us the fight. I think he's done. Come on, stop. Teo needs to fight an opponent. I agree. Roman Rodriguez, I agree. He need to fight an opponent. Need to. Let's go. What up, Punch? Building. Floyd Schofield Sr. Trailblazer, father, trainer, manager, CEO. What's good, bruv?
What's good, brother? It's been a good weekend.
Hey, I hear you get to some drama out there in the what was it, Instagram or man.
From your guy you referred though. I did you a favor. Your man keeps setting me up.
They set you up again.
Yeah.
I saw a little piece of it earlier today.
Let me tell y'all.
Because I don't know. People are fascinated with what's his name? With Greg.
Greg can't fight Hackett.
Yeah, I mean, I really I see does other interviews or stuff like that, but I don't know who he is, so I never I gotta listen to this guy or something.
He's not a nobody. He's a nobody. I'm not saying he's a nobody. I'm not gonna crap on him like that. What I'm saying is this gentleman, since my son was 17 years old, he was a grown man, 26, 27, been cyberbullying my son on some real shit, like calling him a pussycat and all this. Now he's 17 years old. So I didn't realize who this dude was when he popped up yesterday, but I'm like, Greg Hackett. And after every fight he hounded my son. Like he's been doing this for like 5 years, and we don't, all because Floyd fought one of his homeboys' son. And this dude, but he was a grown man. That's why I don't like it. Like, yo, you're a grown man, and this is my son. So I don't really know this dude, but he just always find a way online to try to shit on my son for some reason.
Hey, you know what? I think it's gonna be a lot of that. It's gonna be a lot of praise. It's gonna be a lot of criticism. It's gonna be a lot of people that like myself. I give fathers praise in the sport of boxing, and then there's gonna be other people that be like, oh, these fathers are trying to live vicariously through their sons, and these fathers need to shut up. So you go get. I think that's going to be into the end of kids' career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it happens to you. Now it's happening to you now more than anything, because you're really being out there. You're promoting your brand. You're promoting your son. Bill gets it. Teo Sr. get it. Angel Garcia got it. Floyd Mayweather Sr. got it. You know, Kenny Porter got it. Everybody, you know, so got to pick and choose your battle. Put it that way, because there's going to be a lot of criticism and it's going to be a lot of praise.
It ain't just the criticism. This young man, like 2 years ago, so I told him, I see you, I'm gonna beat you up. The pop, like
I seen that part.
It became the threats, like, yo, I don't even know you, do. But the thing is, I always say, and no disrespect to any Tupac fans, I'm a Tupac fan. If Tupac knew who he was kicking that night, that might have changed his perspective. So people look at me like, oh, you trying to thug me? I'm not bringing it out thugging. But one thing I always learned is a man have a choice whether he want to live or die. Make a choice, because look at who I am online. I don't glorify it, but look at who you beefing with. I'm not him that you could beef with like that. I don't want no drama, but I will protect mine as a father. And if they look online not glorifying it, I got gun charges. I've been locked up. I'm that dude. So it's like, stop, Greg. I'm not the one to clown with. Go on to the next parent, because it's not going to work out right. And this ain't just me. I'm trying to warn the guy, because we got, like, not just throwing names, but you know who his grandfather is, how deep his hands is. It's like, yo, it's like so deep that he could get hurt just for talking crap from a fan. And so I'm trying to tell him it's not like that. This dude got to stop as a grown man. He don't know how to fight. He never studied the science of boxing. So to me, as a coach of boxing, a real student of boxing, forget all that, oh, he's just a dad. My dad was a fighter. Floyd is a third generation fighter. I designed him by design. It ain't just no dad just doing this. This is what we do. So this guy don't know boxing. And he's critiquing people, and people really listening like, this guy know the 5 styles of boxing. Like he ever accomplished anything in boxing. And so to me, that's a fraud. And I take that personal, because I love boxing and I love my son. So
yeah, I see the part where when you called out his resume, right? He called out his resume, but then right away it went to, I'll beat you up or whatever. See, now right there, he should understand. You see how criticism is it? He talked to you. He pointed out your boxing career. You ain't pointed out that I'm gonna go out there and beat you. Just like you critiquing my son, I just critique yours, and you went personal with it.
Right. So, and anybody that listens, and no messing with nobody that have losses, but I never seen somebody 4 or 3 and 20 with 24 losses, never knocked nobody out, never. And his 4 wins, slept nobody, and been stopped before, knocked out. How are they critiquing champions? How are they critiquing Teofimo Lopez, talking about what he doing right or wrong? Like, come on, dude, be for real. He could teach us how not to lose on some real shit. He could teach us how not to lose, like his experience from losing. He could tell us the mindset of that, because he did it 24 times. He's a professional loser. No, on some real crap, he's a professional loser. Yo. Social media got crazy. Anybody can come up and now they're analysts. He don't even have the discipline. The reason I put up his fight, it showed he didn't even have the discipline to do his mouths, nothing. Like, so he's lacking, and now he's the expert. Get out of here. He's bugging. But Miles City keeps setting me up like that. Like, before I threw Keyshawn on, knowing Keyshawn threatened to punch me and my son in the face. It's like, everybody that threatened
you get these guys tight, emotional, man. They want to fight you. How about yo, fight my son?
Punch, you want to know the real shit? Since I'm gonna give you the exclusive. The thing is, people think that I'm emotional in it. I'm not emotional in this shit, for real. It's just
a contract. That you're getting them emotional that they want to fight you.
Yeah, that's called marketing. Now they got a contrast. I don't like Pop, but I like Kid. They're gonna watch either way. So they don't understand marketing 101. Just the other guys that talking bodily harm, they gotta be careful, because I'm not alone in this journey, and people invested in us. And people words could get them in predicaments that they can't get out of. And he has to be careful. He has to be careful, Greg Hackett. Not just talking about me. He talking about real people and trying to damage their careers as a joke. So nah, it ain't that good. And Miles City, to have him up there, I love Miles City in his own little instigating way. But that brings down your reputation, bringing in somebody who can't even accomplish nothing, and now he's the analyst. He was doing good with Zab. Zab is good, but now when you bring in this, it weighs out like, yo, is this a real station or what?
Maybe he's giving giving everybody a platform and let you get your shit off and let him get his shit off. I don't, because I don't know how things is orchestrated. You feel me?
No, he popped them up on me. They wasn't even scheduled to be on. He asked me to come. Yo, you gonna come on for a minute so me and you can talk? I asked him, well, who gonna be on the thing? Me and you. Then he pop up on motherfuckers on me. That's the type of shit it is like, yo, okay, now they're gonna get a reaction because this dude said he gonna punch my son in the face. So now you're gonna get a reaction, but there's some instigating shit, and I'm not really built for that because, like what Floyd said today, Mal City, he like that. You shouldn't interview with Mal City no more because he don't understand this stuff could spill out more than the ring. With a lot of these situations that could escalate because entourages, homeboys, these young ones that's ready to prove themselves on both sides of anywhere. So we got to keep in mind as leaders that we don't want to put them in these predicaments. We don't want to go tell their mother their child been buried or this one been killed in jail. I
was talking about the same situation when Shakur Stevenson was going at it with Cameron and Mace, and I said the same thing, like, yo, there's gonna be people in Harlem that's just trying to get their old brownie points with Cam. Hey, yo, I got this, I got this for you. Watch, like, you can't be playing them type of games. Be a professional boxer. Be professional at what you do and stuff like that, and understand that not everybody. Look what happened with the Devin Haney situation. Like, people don't give a damn that you a boxer. But you know what that is? Is this community that has really, and I'm part of it as well. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, we crack some jokes and stuff. We make some certain content and things of that nature, right? But that type of feeling gives other people outside of the sport of boxing to check fighters. Like, oh, he ain't all that. Oh, he got really pillow fisted. I could take a punch from him. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why people be like, oh, he glorified. No, I'm not glorifying. No thugging. But anybody who see us walk around know we walk with armed security and armed guys. Like, so these guys who don't know us just gonna come up trying to impress people because this is shit they heard online, and they will end up getting themselves hurt over some Greg Hackett shit. Mm-hmm. And we don't move like that. We respect everybody. But of course, the Golden Boy invested a lot. He's gonna have armed security, so you're not gonna walk up and just run up and touch him. I mean, anybody, and that's just being honest. It's business. It ain't being a thug.
I think that the community is so tribal. It's like there's it's almost like when you was talking about like Tupac. I think this boxing stuff is like a Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Like, if you a Tank fan, it seems like you can't be a Shakur fan. If you're a Shakur fan, you gotta hate on Tank. If you're a Haney fan, you gotta hate on Teofimo Lopez fan. If you're a Kid Austin fan, if you're a Keyshawn Davis fan, you can't like Kid Austin. You know what I'm saying? It's becoming that. How, do you feel like that healthy for the sport, or is just
no? That's by design. It's by design. No system want men to be making $20-30 million a fight, creating genuine wealth. So like in the slave master house, they turn, the house nigga against the field nigga. And I mean, it is what it is. I don't know why people can't see that. But one thing with me is we as promoters, we gonna promote fight. We can care less with the mouth and eye. It's all fun and games, do your business. But once you come talk about physical harm, that's when it leaves outside of boxing, outside of entertainment. That's where it leads to threats. It can lead to lawsuits. It can lead to more than just physical stuff. And, it is what it is. But boxing is being watered down, man. Boxing been made soft. It ain't even boxing no more. It ain't even boxing. Like, the number one guy can't go and fight the champion no more.
Yeah.
15 might. Like, it's pick and choose now. It became where, see, I don't want to talk about any sanctioning bodies, but we got to pay them a percentage.
Yeah.
So, of course, they're going to go for the top dollar on certain things, certain matches. It's so political on other levels that people don't know about. But, we grinded for hours. We did what other people haven't done. We wasn't handed it. We grinded every, 4 fights a year. first year, 5-6 fights. So it's like, it's crazy.
We've seen the grind since day one. We've seen the grind since day one. And I think that even in the position that y'all in right now, it's hard to even get in that position, let alone the Tank and AJ Canelo position. It's even hard to get in the position where you at right now.
Yeah, we number 2. And let me tell you this, we number 2 in line to fight Zepeda or Tank. They keep wanting us to fight number 15, 16 to Mason. Like, it's like so disrespectful to us. We take it as disrespect. They take it, oh, you're scared. Yo, listen, we shared the ring with that young man. We told people. Why would we go to number 15 if we bust our ass to get here to number 2? True. It makes no sense. Then when we call Shakur out, they say we bullying and we picking on people. It's like, so we can't call out the champion, but it's just weird right now how they made boxing, man. It's just crazy.
I think, but I think y'all doing a good job, though.
I think y'all doing a good job. I believe Mason is. I believe that Kamel kid. I told you way before Punch, the new generation coming out, that's real boxing coming back. They trying to break jaws. They in their real fight, and it ain't like this love generation, this homeboy, we friends way that's leaving out of boxing.
Yeah, I mean, it's still there. It's still there.
But it's leaving. It's leaving. A couple more years, that'll be gone.
So what's the plans for Kiddos the next fight?
It's supposed to be on the Mike Tyson card. We still waiting to see if they're gonna.
Oh, y'all still on the Mike Tyson card?
Yeah. They're trying to see if they're gonna get us an opponent because Bottom ran. Oh my God, that boy ran like.
What happened with that? Yeah. What happened with that? I seen y'all post that. Y'all post that fight is not happening, but we seen y'all. We seen y'all in Mill City together, so you got to get that. That was good.
That was instigating. That was him instigating that shit. Like anyway, he instigated
that because y'all wanted that fight, right?
He called us out. We said we agreed to the fight. He didn't do the research on Kid, so he asked on that fight. He like, yo, I just called him out because that was his spot. I really don't know who he is, how many amateur fights he got, and so I'm like, well, he got like.
Y'all interviewed him a long time, 3-4 years ago.
I said, yo, we got like 300 amateur fights. I said, he done got all the champions ready. So once he did the research on Kid, he like, fuck that. I ain't fighting that boy. And so he ran. And then he ran from Ashton too. Ashton wants his rematch. He told Ashton he ain't get it either.
Yeah,
he took that one to count.
A lot of money.
Nah, he want to keep that. I don't blame him. He want to keep that fame. He know he got lucky. So he want to take that to Canada. He could get little fights, asking for more money now because he got a demand. Now he come give Ashton a rematch and get beat. His value is gone. Everybody know he lucky. He go in there with Kid and get slapped. His value gone. So he went back to Canada with that ticket and having fun. So I don't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I understand the business and stuff, but you know, look what happened to Pitbull Cruz. You know, he waiting for that Tank fight, then he lose to Rayo. Now where Pitbull Cruz at? You know, he's still gonna be a semi hot commodity.
Pitbull Cruz wasn't good like that though. You already know me on my views on
but that. That's why they should have never took the route in trying to try to get them. They thought that Rayo was gonna be probably an easier fight. You know,
right. That was
like that was for them like a good fight, but really they waiting for the Tank fight. So I'm not going the Tio route. I'm not going the Ramirez route. I'm not going the Haney route, Ryan route, right? I'm not going the Shakur route. I'll fight Rayo, and then I got that Tank fight in the bank, and then look what happened. So if I was dude, I'd be like, I'll fight Kid Austin right now.
Who?
Body.
Yo, I had Body a plan that he was gonna make $500,000 clean off of that. I had him a whole plan. The dude was like, nah, he don't want the money. He want to keep the fame. But I would love Floyd to go up to 140 after he captured title to fight that dude if he still got that belt.
Oh yeah, y'all planning to go to 140 soon?
We want to win one title, then we're gonna go get a title at 140, come back down to 135, and get all the rest of the titles. We just want to get one of them so they can't close the door while once we become undisputed. We still champion at 140.
I think everybody gonna move at 140 though.
You know they run it, but they can't run but so far. Remember, at 140, 147, Floyd gonna hold all the belts undisputed. both and defend both weight divisions simultaneously. That's his glory to fame, the greatest ever. So that's Floyd goal. So they can't run but so far.
So you think that the more realistic fight for y'all, because y'all with Golden Boy, is get probably a stay busy fight on November 15th, and then fight a winner of Cepeda, whoever Cepeda going to be fighting, or try to get Cepeda. You think that's the most realistic fight? Next big fight.
The most realistic thing is Cepeda going to move over to WBO or somewhere. He's going to move out the line. Tank not forced to fight mandatory, so they're going to get us a belt to be interim champion.
He should be forced because he's not a super WBA. He's the he just got regular WBA.
They're not going to force him. They already said Tank don't have to take any mandatory. They didn't hide it. They flat out said it. Tank don't have to fight any mandatories. So I think they're going to make Kid interim champion. Kid got to fight all the people that come up to that and to Tank move up to 140. I think Tank gonna be picking the bigger fights because Tank could just leave their belt and not give them 3%.
Yeah,
he could just leave their belt and still make the same money. So they're not gonna force him to do nothing and drop the bag to those millions. It's still business.
But he's fighting still guys like Leo Santa Cruz. He's still fighting guys like Frank Martin. Why not? Why not fight your son? Why not fight?
I'm saying, but I don't think the why not is because styles make fights. And real smart coaches know that styles make fights. It's easier to fight a flat-footed Frank Martin that's in a box of punches stance that's going to sit on these ropes in the incorrect zone anyway. The science of boxing, Frank Martin make too many mistakes. So Tank was going to do that to him. Now the kid that got foot movement and two angles will beat Shakur and Tank, and they know that. We know that. They know that. Been there and they know that. So it's just harder to fight a guy that can switch up. How you prepare for a guy that can jump a whole nother stance and crack you with a whole nother style? So they know that. So I don't
still not even that, and still don't got his man strength yet. How old is this kid? 21, 22?
He's 21. He's still a baby. But it's gonna be good.
But it's also good that y'all moving him like that, though. You know, like, to be honest, it is a you don't even got to rush him. There's no really rush, right? No, I'm not saying that all, but
a lot of people think when we call out Tank, we rushing Floyd, and we not rushing him. If Floyd is the standard, and they get Floyd to help them to win their fights,
yeah.
I don't think we rushing Floyd saying, "Yo, give him a challenge before he get his man strength. Let him have fun with this."
Yeah,
you know, once he gets,
we're not looking for it to be this. Of course, y'all want to be undefeated. Who wants to lose? But y'all not looking for it like
we don't want to be undefeated.
We're trying to save something.
We're not trying to be undefeated, though. All the greats have losses. When you take risks, you're gonna have a bad day, and then you got to come back. The comeback, people want to see that comeback. Did he learn from his mistakes? How did he turn out? That's the fun part about boxing. If you got people walking on these tight ropes, not taking risks, then what the hell is boxing then? It's no fun then.
See, before you got on, but that's what I'm talking about. I don't know. I think the fans have changed the way they see the sport as well. You know, maybe because the business has changed. Like, we used to value a fighter, a great fighter, take his tune-up, because we know in 2-3 months he's going to fight again. But in boxing, is like, for example, right? But Crawford is arguably pound for pound, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, you can flip it around, right? So he fought Mazurmov, but he fought one time. They're saying that he's gonna fight next year. So it's like, damn, you're gonna fight next year. So even like those, we don't even want you to get those type of in between fights, because we don't even know when we're gonna see you again. Back in the days, we knew that, you know, these guys, Julio Cesar Chavez is gonna fight Medrick Taylor. He fought Frankie Randall twice in the span, and he fought for 6 fights in the span of 12 months, and he took an L. So we don't.
That's what Manny Pacquiao took a loss, multiple losses.
Twice.
When he go in that ring, people gonna go in there and see him. He took a loss at the beginning of his career. But they knew the excitement was gonna come. So boxing got to go back to fun. Don't be scared to take a loss. Take a loss, get the hell up and come back. You know, so we don't care win, lose, or draw. That's what we say. We want the risk. We want them to learn. Experience is the best teacher. And win, lose, or draw if you go against these greats. Imagine it when he get his grown man power and what the lessons he get from them, like Canelo did once he learned off Floyd. Look at Canelo now. So we want the best fights. And like Floyd said, I fight you, I donate mine to charity. It ain't about money, it's about legacy. But people could think what they want.
You think I asked this question. I haven't asked nobody this question for a while, because as we all know in the past, not every fight was televised as well. Those in-between fights wasn't all televised. The big fights was televised. Roberto Duran took his in-between fight. That wasn't televised, but you know, it still did seats wherever he fought.
Right.
Do y'all think if y'all want to fight, because Oscar de la Hoya said in the Shannon Sharp interview that's not going to happen anymore, where fighters going to be fighting 4 times a year. It's not going to happen. The business don't work like that. Is it because it's just a TV thing? Like, are you willing to fight 4 times a year, but take your big fight, little fight here, but it doesn't have to be televised or be on YouTube or something like that? Or you willing to do that, or do co-promotional deal? Like, let's say y'all with Golden Boy Promotion, y'all work on y'all fight on the Zone, but y'all gonna fight on Netflix, so it doesn't cost the Zone or Golden Boy nothing. Or y'all willing to jump networks just to get your 4 fights in? If you're
that
can't do that for you.
That statement don't apply to us. When you do business, the contract is the business.
Yeah,
the paperwork the business. So it don't matter what a person like Oscar. I'm riding with Oscar. I can understand him saying that, because you waste a lot of money on these fighters that's not disciplined. They go 4 times a year, then get lazy and get knocked out, and now you done spent millions. So I can understand his business side, but that don't apply to us.
Yeah. So you still willing to fight 4 or 5 times a year?
Yeah, Floyd goes to be 80, like over 80 fights. Like the greats had 80, 100, 200 fights. But I'm gonna say the greatest of all time, you gotta work.
I want to see that. I want to see. So y'all getting back in the ring November, and then y'all gonna be fighting in January. Then y'all gonna be fighting in.
We fighting in February.
Mm-hmm. November.
It's every quarter. It's every 3 months we fight.
Okay.
Every 3 months until we win the world title, and we probably fight twice a year because it's hard getting these champions in the ring. You got to give them a bucket load of money. Yo, what happened to dude scared? Yo, Punch, let me ask you and the fans that's commenting. And Lemon Sauce, let me tell you this, because, you know, I seen your thing for a bit, but I'm in therapy, so I'm trying to work on my thing. But anybody named Lemon Sauce should not be commenting. You got a picture of this man. You got to be a fake account. Lemon Sauce, man, you better get your behind out of here. Talk about he got to talk about kid, something before kid get knocked out. He just commented. He's a little, whatever, one of the people that haggler. That's what he's doing. So that's your moment in time. We gave you a little spotlight, Lemon Sauce. What type of name is that? Anyway, what you was asking?
Now, you was about to say something right before you
Nah, because these fans, they some. I want to hear some of the fans because they messaging, but we not responding to them. Like one, Ramon had, we need fighters like Salvador, blah, 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 blah. I totally agree with you. 150.
I know what I was gonna ask. If y'all in that position, if y'all will be, and is inevitable y'all be in the position of where maybe what Tank is at right now. If y'all in that position, in Tank's position, how would y'all move different from Tank?
Old school boxing. If we don't get back boxing the way that it's supposed to be, it's gonna become entertainment. It's gonna become whack, and it might be monopolized by certain people where they put a cap on the money that people can make. So they gotta understand what's happening. We want old school boxing where you make it to number 1, you fight the champion. That's the goal.
I'm not here, brother.
Now they want to hear you too. Come on.
Let's get champ.
What's up, y'all? I just, just chilling. I put a stroller together for the first time. Crazy. It took me like 2 hours.
Damn, 2 hours?
2 hours, brother. 2 hours.
What type of stroller is that, man? That's a Cadillac stroller?
I got it right here. I'll show you.
Oh my God, you got him going to get the stroller. Hold on. So this is an exclusive. Everybody get to see his stroller. He's so proud he put a stroller together, Punch.
You already know he's gonna be Father of the Year next year.
Let me tell you, some of y'all fans, but the one thing y'all don't understand. Hold on, let me turn my ringer off. That's my daughter. Floyd been in 2 camps with Tank. So when we talking about Tank, we ain't just speculating the cap and the hating. When we talk about Tank, we've been in 2 camps with him. We was in the Sean Porter camp getting ready for Crawford when Tank sparred Crawford. Sparred Porter. So it's like we know the guy. Nobody's saying Tank isn't good. That ain't what we saying. We saying we want to fight the best. So
we heard about that. We heard about that. I remember when y'all was in camp with them. Okay.
I heard this, right? So you got this part. This was like it just had me all confused. There's too many parts. Then you got
punch
this part to it, right?
So, he's gonna do it. Hey, you used to do a YouTube video like that, putting it together.
I'm saying so. If my son wants to lay down, he can lay down. If he wants to sit up, he can sit up.
That's fatherly love. That he get it from, this the 4th generation Floyd. We ain't playing, we playing for keeps. It's for family.
Oh, but off that, what's up, everybody? It's Kid Austin here. Shout out to Punch, Mr. Moonshine.
Thank you, Chicago.
And yeah, I'll be in another interview some other time. I'm busy right now.
All right, do your thing, champ.
He eating. He just got back from training, so.
Yo, I was gonna ask since I want to know from you, how was that sparring, Tank and Porter?
It was good. I mean,
give us the goods.
If I gave the goods, it would get personal because I think Senior Porters, they was going through something at that moment. It wasn't like I would normally see them training, and it wasn't like they was beefing. They were just going through something for real. So, but that's their personal business, so I can't talk that. So their sparring was good, but Porter wasn't really there. That whole training camp, Porter wasn't 100% there. Maybe he could elaborate what happened, what was on his mind.
Well, he said he was 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That he was ready to retire.
Yeah, it was going like the father was trying to push him. He not showing up when he had to. Like it was that type of thing. So I get to see like what fathers go through as coaches. So, we've been in all the camps. We got to see all the great fathers training.
So how that sparring go? So Tank got the best of Porter?
Nah, I think they both took it easy because I think Tank knew that Sean Porter wasn't really there neither. Tank didn't go out trying to show out on him. They really like worked with each other.
So like it was more like work.
Yeah, it was just more like work, like they trying to hurt you. I know you ain't really there, but you got to do this damn work type stuff. And then we went down on the football field and we ran. They made us do not me, Floyd and them do all these laps and everything. And then Floyd sparred him, and it was like it was just they was working with Sean.
How was the sparring with Floyd and Porter?
Porter taught Floyd that you don't have to throw a punch to suffocate people. Just with your body placement on certain parts of the body, but I'm not going to elaborate because people would know. But he taught Floyd about the thing that looked like wrestling isn't really wrestling, it's strategic suffocation on certain aspects.
Okay.
So,
because I've seen Porter when during the beginning of the camp, I was out there in Vegas, so he was sparring with Henry Cedillo Martinez, right? And I've seen their sparring and it was just like that. Like it was competitive sparring, but it was more of a learning, teaching. I remember he caught Henry with a right hand and like, yo, you all right? Got him on the ropes, you all right? All right, let's start. It's not like not every sparring, for the people that's listening on, not every sparring is the doghouse. They're preparing for a fight. They're not trying to go out there and knock out Porter. Porter's not trying to knock you out. At the end of the day, he's preparing for a fight. So at the end of the day, he got to be also cautious. Yeah, work hard, but remember, you're preparing to collect these millions. You ain't trying to injure yourself. You ain't trying to land like Tyson Fury with a cut and then fights postponed and blah, blah.
But let me tell you this. I've been in so many camps with Tank. I've been in with Tank and Elijah when he came and they had to fight. When Tank came and knocked out Cam, we was in New Jersey, Doraville, and then him and Elijah had sparring. And so I seen Tank get exposed in various ways. I seen Sean Porter expose something, but I ain't gonna bring it out to after Floyd in the fight. But Sean showed us the key to Tank thing. But that's just me because I seen Tank, and not just that, I seen him fight Russians and get stopped and come out needing an ice pack. So it ain't like I see the Tank that's prepared that the fan see, but I also seen the vulnerable Tank and the weaknesses in Tank. also.
Yeah.
So that's why I say Kid got the best position at beating Tank out of anybody, because he's been studying Tank since he was 10 when Tank came and knocked that dude out. And so he had his mindset on him since 10 years old. It's the dude I'm knocking out. So it's a different hunger for Floyd in him. He's been training to beat Tank his whole life. So
and those are the type of matchups. Good looking out. Watch out. Good looking out. Appreciate you. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, smash that like button. We here with Floyd Schofield Sr, Trailblazer, father, trainer, manager, Kid Austin. I think that
hold on real fast, Tank. Anthony Santiago. I'm gonna clear this for anybody that's listening. We shared the ring with Abdullah Mason already. We had to tell Floyd to stop hitting Abdullah so hard. We sparred Devin Haney, and Floyd got on Devin. Then he sparred Abdullah Mason 4 rounds, not no 1 round. And I told Floyd, just do defense with him, man, because he kept cracking Abdullah Mason. We fought the Masons and the amateurs, and Floyd beat them. Their style cannot beat our style. We've seen multiple brothers, and none of them can't touch Floyd. Abdullah didn't do nothing. Didn't even black an eye. I doubt if he even landed a damn punch. And I'm not lying. People was there. They was there. Devin was there. I got witnesses that was there. Curtis Meeks was there. I could name names. It's facts and it's receipts. So stop bringing up Abdullah Mason. He's not a threat to us. He's a skilled individual. We love the boy. I was promoting him before anybody else. I was saying, look at this kid. He's going to be champ one day. I totally agree with that. But Floyd would knock Abdullah out. Easy.
That'll be a good future fight, but we also got to see Abdullah Mason, work his way in the ranks. I think that certain fighters within that group, they like to co-sign each other. Kid Austin is not coming over here with cosigns of other fighters. Like you got put in position where just by y'all promoting, y'all fighting, especially you promoting your son and stuff like that. It's not, oh, yo, Shakur said that Keyshawn is good. Then Keyshawn said that, and there's that, and it's good that everybody, show love to one another. But I didn't hear Kid Austin from another fighter. It was me doing my due diligence as a boxing guy to see, who's this kid? This kid is just doesn't. The first time I seen your son, I said, this guy's a man child.
Yeah. Let me tell you, the Abdullah thing came from Shakur ducking Floyd. Because Shakur didn't want to fight Floyd, and because Floyd like, yo, I'm number 2. Can we get a fight? And Shakur decided to say fight Zepeda, and then I fight you. We agreed to the shit. And then once he realized Zepeda might fight us, then fight Mason. And I guess because they both promoted by Jay Prince, so it's a good marketing move. Let's throw our young boy in there so we can start marketing him. So they tied him now. Everybody like Abdullah Mason, but Abdullah Mason haven't been tested yet. Just because his record says 17, he haven't been tested by nobody yet. Like I'm talking about the opponents, the level of opponents he's getting is like if he's still a 9-0 fighter. A 17-0 fighter should not be fighting the level of fighter he's fighting right now. He's supposed to knock him out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They giving, but Abdullah Mason.
He's a good young fighter.
He's a great young fighter with a certain style. And I don't want to mess up his brand, so I ain't going to tell his style. But his style, they know ain't doing nothing with our style. But certain styles, he'll win against easy.
What's a style that you feel like meshes with your son? That is going to give that you feel like.
The thing is, we know all 5 styles. We know all 5 styles. So, and he mastered all 5 styles, so they hard. Mason, let me put you on this. He's in a 4 zone. 4 zone is for our boxer, but he's a boxer punching a 4 zone. That's incorrect in itself right there. For every style is a counter style. So in the 4 zone, number 1, the wrong zone, we already know where to go to lights out on you because it's incorrect. It's a science with boxing. Some people just go to a gym, but I grew up with a father who was a fighter. So it's different. Old school fighting, you had to learn. You had to really sit down. You had to practice just feet first. Then you had to practice defense. Then you had to practice the punches. So it's like years of training. These dudes go to a gym and in a month they in there sparring and they haven't learned nothing. Their coaches haven't been tested, haven't done anything, but they get admit to say, I'm a boxing coach. And that's how boxing is right now. And it's real weird. Real weird. But like I'm saying,
you know, it is the same right now in the sport of boxing. There's a lot of trainers, but there's no teachers.
Exactly, and that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. These kids don't know nutrition. They don't know. They don't even work out their necks, man. It's like, yo, they getting in there like land is just going to slaughter. Go ahead. It's no legacy going to be built there.
It looked like H2O that it didn't look like he worked on his neck. The way that he got knocked out.
Prime example, you two fighters. They go call you out because they went into a gym at 16 after playing football and did this and that. I could take him on, but they don't do the due diligence. This boy been in the gym since 2, fighting since 8. So it's like, you know, these YouTube fighters make it weird. We got to get back to real boxing. I like the Camelo kid. I can tell you that. I like him. I like Mason. Okay. I like a couple of fighters out there that's doing their thing, but then there's some I don't like too.
I mean, the fighters that's people are talking about, like Abdullah Mason, cool. I like Abdullah Mason. I like Emiliano Vargas. I like what he's showing. Who else? Cormel. I like Cormel.
Why Abdullah and Keyshawn not fighting and they on the same side of the street, about the same record? They want to call Floyd number 2 out, but they ain't calling number 5 out. That's right there next to them.
Mason and fight. I mean, that would be a good fight too.
Everybody playing.
I want to see Keyshawn and Andy Cruz. That fight gotta happen. That fight gotta happen.
Why? Andy Cruz ain't ranked nowhere. Keyshawn and Floyd gotta happen. Keyshawn called out. Andy.
No, but we know about the Floyd and Keyshawn. We know that fight got to happen. But I'm just saying other potential. Hey, I'm speaking also as a fan. Like, I want a buffet. I want all the fights. You feel me? Right. I want all the fights.
I mean, Andy got.
I mean, remember Andy Cruz? He won a bunch of gold medals, so he's not going to have a stacked resume. He's already he's already top.
I know he is. You know what I'm saying? You know, most amateur boxers ain't really killers once they do all that. Is amateur different from
he's older. And I always said from the amateurs, even when I did the live commentary years ago in the 2020 Olympic when he faced Keyshawn, I said Keyshawn style, pro style will beat Andy Cruz in the
I think Keyshawn will beat Andy Cruz because he fought him 5 times. So he knows exactly what to expect.
He lost.
He's not fearing him. So because boxing is 90% mental, he's not fearing him already. So it's different. Keyshawn needs to fight somebody for real that he hasn't been in the ring 5 times with, you know.
But he lost all of them though.
Yeah, but you could lose 5 in a row and come with one lucky one. You lost 5. The numbers is on your side. Possibly win 1.
I think it's 3 now. 3.
And he had more experience than Andy in the pros. So if he fought him now, I don't see that fight. I need Keyshawn to fight somebody. He calling out Lopez, fight Lopez, like he said. Go up to 140 and get your ass whipped since that's what you say.
I don't see that fight as I don't know how genuine the call out is because I feel like you would have gone to 140. Why you saying that? That's the only thing. And look, I've been supporting Keyshawn since amateur as well. But the thing with Keyshawn is I don't understand. I understand, but I don't understand. You know, when at 135, you're saying the best guy is Shakur Stevenson, but you at 135, but you don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. You're letting me know that you're not trying to be the best. You're not going to be the best because you wouldn't fight the guy that you feel is the best at 135 in your own respective division. Then you're calling out Teofimo Lopez at 140, but you're not trying to move up to 140 right now. So I don't know what are you trying to do with your career right now? As a fan, I'm looking at it like you ain't trying to be the best at 135. But you're calling out Teo, but you ain't trying to move up to 140. I don't know what was going on here. I don't know if it's genuine. I don't know if it's you clout. What is going on?
Shit, I don't know either. I have no idea. It's weird to me too. It's weird because if one of the best things that a person can do for another boxer is break bread with them.
Yeah.
If you my homeboy, if we could make $5 million together, that's how you can show me I'm your homeboy. Don't take pictures with me every place we go. Then when it's time for me to make millions, you could give me a chance to get generational wealth. Like, for instance, a Shakur. Mm-hmm. You know, he took pictures with Floyd all through the amateurs. Floyd growing up, that's his idol. And then Shakur, like, I can't get no fights. Nobody want to fight me. So Floyd said, yo, I'll fight you then. So nobody want to let you show your greatness. We'll fight. Then it's suddenly like, suck my dick. It's like, yo, I thought we was cool. We said we could make some millions together, some bread. And it's just weird. People, I don't get it. People too many friends now. It's the YouTube shit. That's the yo. Back in the day, boxers could be friends. Like Frazier and Ali was friends when Ali was suspended, and he out there helping them get that, and then they fought each other to make bread.
And let him money and stuff like that, so he could to get his feedback.
Men was different then. It's not the same now. Men like I'm not used to that style of men.
Not even Mike Tyson. Remember when he was at that interview with Jamal Charlie, he was telling him like, "Nah, we break. If that's your friend, that's one that you should fight him because he's your friend."
Shakur and Keyshawn should be fighting. If that's your brother, come on now. You can knock out your brother and he'll be all right. Wake his ass up, splash water in his ass, and y'all gonna celebrate. Like, come on, I don't get it. How do they show greatness? How do they help each other legacy?
Exactly, and that's one of the things that I disagree with the way that, and I put it more on Keyshawn than Shakur, because Shakur's already a champion. Shakur is established in the pros, so it's up to Keyshawn. What do you want? What Shakur got? Do you want that? Do you or not? You know, and I can understand if you was in a 147-pound division, 154, and that's your boy, but you're not lying to fight him. But you can't ignore now people saying, "Yo, I feel like I'm the best," but Shakur, nah. You gotta fight Shakur. As a fan, you gotta fight Shakur.
Yeah, but that would never happen. He can't beat Shakur. I'm keeping it, and you can make this exclusive. You can put that however you want to. He cannot beat Shakur Stevenson.
That's why Keyshawn Davis don't want Shakur, because he can't beat Shakur Stevenson.
He can't beat him. And I've seen Shakur. Like I said, I seen Floyd work with him. I seen Shakur work with people after Floyd. I've been there. We've been invited to Shakur camp to help him get ready for another fight. He's not beating Shakur. He's not. Floyd is gonna sleep Keyshawn. And for Floyd, Shakur would be a challenge. But I know Floyd would knock him out, because all Floyd got to do is connect and it's done. But Shakur is a challenge for anybody. But I know Keyshawn don't got the power to hurt Shakur. If nobody got the power to hurt Shakur gonna adapt. And he's not gonna get hit by the same punch more than 2 times. And unless you could change a style unless you could change just as much as him, you are dead in water. And Keyshawn can't do that.
Now, your son and you have given a lot of credit to Shakur Stevenson throughout the years, right? And I believe that Shakur Stevenson got all the attributes. You know, I think he's fast, his defense, foot positioning, every aspect of his game is good. It's just, but I think even the fighters, even legendary fighters, are seeing something about Shakur Stevenson that he really don't want to get it. He really don't want to get into that fight. What do you think is holding Shakur Stevenson back, or this is what Shakur Stevenson is? Do you feel like he's holding back?
What, fighting wise?
Fighting wise.
I think even from Floyd, sometimes boxing could be so easy that it become boring. Shakur, I don't believe Shakur is willing to take the risk.
That's what he's holding back.
It's so easy. Well, I take a risk if I could, and I beat him up. Easy win. I go home. I could go to the club. I'm not marked up. But when you fight that dog, that ain't letting you escape. That's why I said Kid Austin and Shakur would be the best fight. Only because Shakur beat everybody to the footstep, but Floyd could change his foot, his whole position just on the jump. So he beat Shakur every time to the foot position. So Shakur can't get there. He's faster than Shakur. He's stronger than Shakur. So it's like, and this is factual, but Shakur is skilled, but he studied Shakur. Anybody who studied the after the product that came first, it should be a better version. If they sit and study all of your fights 100 times every day and stuff like that, because you were their idol, they should be able to beat you. If they can't beat you and find your flaw or something wrong, if they spent 15 years to beat you, you would take.
Yeah, you got your eye on that product, and you study.
Way before we watched Shakur when Shakur was getting beat. So it's like, yo, we seen these guys in the amateurs. He grew up in the amateurs since 8. He was competing for the United States since 8. So all these guys I got to see. So I know who they were.
That's why, as a fan, take yourself out the corner. Take yourself as a fan. What fight you think is going to challenge Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin the most?
At this point, if they fought right now, Shakur, because Floyd frontal cortex ain't developed. So Shakur's frontal cortex is developed because at 24 is when a teenage male frontal cortex, the part that think logically.
So Shakur gives him a harder fight than Tank.
Tank will sleep Tank. Tank is easy to us. Y'all don't understand that. Look, Tank styles make fights. Styles make fights.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to without giving
you gotta say as a fan. Forget it. You gotta say as a fan. As a fan,
I think Shakur would beat Tank. As a fan, I really believe Shakur would beat Tank easy. Let me tell y'all, and it's not crapping on Tank or his brand. I'm just telling you as a boxer coach. Mm-hmm. As a Tank fought guys usually smaller than him, besides Barrios. And Barrios we know personally. Mm-hmm. Barrios made some mistakes. A lot of mistakes. But Barrios was in the gym training himself most of his weeks by himself. And then flew out to see his trainer what got close to the fight. So he didn't have the eyes correcting. But anyway.
And rehydration clause.
Yeah, and all of that. But Tank fights smaller people or hydration clause. He make it unfair. Like the Leo Santa Cruz, you can say, oh, but he moved up. This is a little dude.
He's trying to win the fight before the fight.
Right. This ain't a dude that's getting in that ring just as big as Tank that worked out his neck that could take the fight. If Pitbull Cruz could take Tank punches. Come on now. Pitbull Cruz not Superman. He not made of steel. He's an average man. Tank is an average man. As soon as he fought somebody putting the pressure on him, going to his body and bringing the dog out of him, what happened to Tank? He won, but it was close as shit. Now imagine somebody who could fight that could do that. Because Pitbull don't got the skill like Floyd. Boxing wise.
Let me get this super chat. Good looking out, Mayor, with the $2 super chat. Saludos, coach from East LA. Your son is a stud. Your son a stud.
Thank you, sir. And my son would never lose to Frank Martin. You don't know styles. You don't know fights loyalty if you could believe something like that.
I do think this because he does end fights in spectacular fashion with knockouts. That people may overlook the IQ of Tank. I think Tank got a high IQ. I think
Calvin got a high IQ.
Calvin
got a high IQ, and his coaching staff got a high IQ. And I knew them since Floyd was a little boy.
Well, shout out to Ford. Shout out to
Coach. So it's the strategist going against the strategist. The boxers is just the boxers.
But I do think that he could a Tank could. I think with Tank, we've seen Tank fight certain styles in particular fights, but never the same style. He never adjusted to show his versatility in one fight. Like you see the different type of Tank versus Ryan Garcia working on the outside, really trying to get away from that left hook, but he was working on the outside more. We seen with Frank Martin, he was just trying to come, put the guards up and try to close and trying to put that type of pressure on Frank Martin. It was way different from the Ryan Garcia fight. Then it was way different from the Pitbull fight. Then we see a little bit of adjustment with the Mario Barrio fight. I think that with Tank, I've seen a lot of versatility. I always knew he's versatile. And
I'm gonna hold my finger up like I'm in church. Like when you gotta get you gotta remember when he stopped Ryan, he had a spy in the camp to tell about a rib. So you got to understand these things. They have spies in camps. Understand the tricks these dudes play, man. People don't understand the business of boxing. People don't understand stuff. But once you understand and know how to move, they ain't getting spies in our camp. So it's like a different thing. If you know a person's weakness, you know where to go. But I learned those tricks off the Adrian Broner and the Tank. Mm-hmm. And so we know their regimens.
If it goes 12,
it ain't going 12.
So you're trying to say that Shakur Stevenson stops Tank?
I thought you were talking about us to take him. Go ahead. Shakur.
No.
Shakur gonna beat him by not running. He's gonna use the science of boxing and defense, and he's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat him. Now Tank got to punch his chance. Every puncher got to punch his chance. Tank don't be winning these fights. I don't know why people think.
No. He be losing rounds. No,
the guy he be losing the fight. The guy that mess up is the guys that got comfortable that's winning. They the ones who make the mistake. Like Frank when he sat on the ropes like a dummy. Why would you sit on the ropes against a puncher? A short puncher that has to get closer. You just cut off your own distance. by sitting on the ropes. If you kept it in the middle, you always keep the distance. So it's like simple shit. Barrios didn't drop down because he knew Tank was going to go under to the body. Dude, this short. Why would you squat down and bring your hands to block the ribs? Like, these guys make simple mistakes that a true coach, not saying that coach isn't true, but a coach that they're really looking could correct. Tank is a great fighter. I don't think y'all seen the best side of Tank yet, though. We've seen Tank that's more advanced than that.
Yeah, I've been saying that for a while. Like, that's why I said what I said about Tank. I don't think that people seen the whole repertoire in one fight. You know, sometimes we see that from great fighters where they have to show their whole repertoire. But that happens when you face another great fighter that makes you adjust. You're not facing another great fighter that making you adjust, and we don't see that.
Tank know all 5 styles. They know all 5 styles of boxing. They know how to make the adjustments. But when you fight in a younger version, faster that can make the same adjustments, it become a chess match, a better chess match, and that's when Tank is really gonna have a fight. And Shakur,
it's like with Floyd Mayweather and Cotto. Like, even Floyd Mayweather said that was the best fight that he had. We seen that Floyd Mayweather had to adjust and say, "Man, fuck my hands, man. I gotta throw down in this last round." And
like Floyd Mayweather and the Drunken Master.
That too. He had to make
fuck that. We gotta fight.
Had to make adjustments. Alexander Usyk versus AJ in the championship rounds. He had to make adjustments, but it takes an elite fighter. And an elite versus elite always got to be the ultimate physical chess match. It has to be like Devin Haney and Lomachenko. That was a great boxing fight. You know, whether people like Devin Haney, whether people like Loma, whether people feel like it was controversial, in the end of the day, it was what they were selling. It was an ultimate. It was checkmate. It was that type of boxing matchup. Let me get this super chat. Boxing Hack in the building with a $5 super chat says, y'all may have missed this conversation since Shakur will probably be tied up. Can we get Floyd versus Mason? We would love to see the best.
If you pull up Mason rank, what is Mason ranked at? 11 now?
Let's see.
Like in the WBA, is he even ranked in the WBA? See what he's ranked at. This is the easiest way to solve it for y'all. Because y'all, I try to think business-wise with me, y'all. Coca-Cola ain't really competing with that No Frills brand, the cola that's at the bottom of that shelf right now. They competing with Pepsi. It's only them two at the top. Them smaller ones have their own divisions to worry about right there. And right now, Mason ain't there. Mason ain't there. We want Zepeda. Why would we want Mason?
All right, WBO.
No, WBA. We did WBA. We number 2 WBA.
WBA, y'all number 2. William Zepeda, mandatory at number 1. Abdullah Mason, not in the rankings. All
right, so Boxing Hacker, that answered the question why
so even if y'all want to fight right now, they can't sanction a fight because he's not top 15.
He's not even ranked where we at. He not ranked, so you got to pick somebody off the list. And what is that, box, right? What is that?
Box Live.
All right, cool. So I just want y'all to, and y'all go right to WBA yourself. That's why Mason ain't on our radar.
Let me see.
Who is Mason? Mason might be ranked in the WBC by Keyshawn and by Shakur. I think all of them is lined up on the same side of the street.
You know what would be a good fight though?
What?
Just because he fought good fighters in this era, and I think it'll still be a good money fight. George Camboso and y'all. We
would love that.
That would be a good fight.
Yo, I believe Joe Camboso took a lot of wear and tear, but we would like that. But man, there's some live dogs out here that could get in that goddamn ring, man. I mean, there's some live ones out here, like a Lomachenko.
Andy De Los Santos, a good fight. Saul Abdulev, he retired Linares. That would be a decent fight.
I would like Lomachenko. I would like Zepeda. I would like Tank. Frank Martin got washed, so we don't really want him. He's been knocked out. We knocked him out. They say, oh, Tank fucked him up. That's why he was knocked out. So we gained nothing from damaged goods. But we'll never get the credit from it.
Let me see. We got. I mean, there's a lot of fights. There's a lot of interesting fights that can happen. I'm not saying that is the best fights, but it's the fight that you still get credit for going up. Let's say if y'all don't get William Zepeda. I mean, the Eder De Los Santos is still respectable.
They all got to come up and see us. That's what I'm saying, though. We going to get the belt one way or another. They still got to come up and see us.
But you say Tank, y'all not gonna get the Tank fight now, right?
If we don't, they got to make us an interim title. Remember, we got the WBA national title, which means we could call for a title shot whenever we ready. And they got to give it to us. That's the bylaw. So with that being said, they got to make us an interim.
It's the most realistic fight with Golden Boy Promotions. Let's go.
Who?
William Zepeda.
Zepeda is going to fight for WBO, I think. That's what I'm telling you. He's going to fight for a title already.
So then y'all gotta have to fight the number 3. Y'all gotta have to fight what's his name?
Right. We're gonna have to fight number 3.
The Canadian Thunson. He's undefeated. So
we're gonna have to fight number 3 and number 4. If number 3 don't take it, number 4 supposed. That's how boxing's supposed to go.
Yeah, De Los Santos.
Down to number 50. Yeah, we want to fight De Los Santos though. That ain't like, but he gotta be in line. We want that belt. That's the key.
No, I'm saying he's in line. He's number 4.
Yeah, so that Canadian guy got first dibs though. If William Zepeda don't take it.
William Zepeda number 1, right, and everything.
I don't know why they think that we would care. Like they think will beat Floyd ass. Okay, it's
Zepeda and the Ukraine fight. I said that Keyshawn Davis also should face Moretaya as well.
Keyshawn ain't facing nobody. Keyshawn trying to cash out, get him some real estate, get up out of boxing because it's getting too hot for him. I'm dead serious. Keyshawn is a great Olympian boxer, but he know the kitchen getting hot. You got Carmel, you got Mason, you got Shakur in this division. Then if you go up, you got those killers at 140. It's getting hot in the kitchen. So he's trying to cash out. So I'll probably lay up, retire, a couple of million for a bit to cool off. You know,
he calls himself the businessman, so business comes first.
Yeah,
but that's also why I said what I said earlier. If you're the businessman, you shouldn't be worried about this personal relationship, friendship with Shakur Stevenson. It's all business. So be the businessman.
He know he can't beat. He know his brand will go down. He can't beat Shakur. He can't touch Shakur. They sparred before. I wonder if they will ever talk about it, or they gonna keep it within the house. They know.
Yeah. So who's out? Who's the public? So tell us more about the public enemies number 1, the haters of Floyd Schofield.
You know, there's a lot.
We talked about it earlier today. The dude Greg Hatchet.
Yeah, there's a lot of haters, but there's a lot of lovers also, and no Diddy, whatever they be saying. But it's a lot of people that show support and love, and I'd rather show the love to those people, you know, that's really rocking with us, because it's a lot. It's a lot of great fights coming up. We gotta give a shout out to the Zone, to Oscar. We don't know what the fuck Oscar doing right now, but you're still my guy. I don't know how to defend you on that one, baby, but I'm here with you in the boat. But I don't know how to defend you there.
Oscar
my guy. Oscar living his fun.
Oscar had too much fun yesterday.
Yeah, they might have some wrong, but
you know, at least he's having fun with his lady. At least for crazy fun, you having fun with your lady. Hey,
right? Show it, be naked, have fun. Don't give a damn. And I kind of like the fact Oscar is Oscar. I'm telling you, I really like him in person because he's Oscar. That's Oscar. He don't give a damn.
Yeah. You can see that he's free. he's way free. And he had the MC Hammer. He had the MC Hammer thong, that the bumps to the bump, bumps to the bump. He had the MC Hammer.
I don't know, but I'm riding with my guy. Live your life, Oscar. I said, if it was you punching, I would have a whole mouthful. If it was you doing that, you would have a talk. But
that's my guy, Oscar. Keep on doing your thing. Keep on having fun.
I can tell you this, Punch. Oscar is a man of his word. I don't know what people face in their experience, but I know from my experience, what Oscar said on Instagram he would do if I brought my son over there, he did everything to the T and more. So I don't know about Oscar not paying people. We always get paid and more. So I don't get it. I'm rocking with the dude because he's making sure my son is eating. So I have nothing but love for him business wise. Personally, I don't know, what they're doing, but live your life.
Chris said Oscar de la Freaky. Shout out.
Hella freaky. But nothing wrong being freaky. What else could you do when you've been that rich for so long and been in the limelight forever? Your every move is being filmed. So you gotta get to the point like, fuck it, y'all wanna see me, whatever. But
Hey, he's having fun. He having fun with the lady. You know what I'm saying? He having fun with the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Some people basically see it as cringy. Some people see it as funny. I see it as a dude that's just having fun, bro.
why is a rich by that Coda name? What do that mean?
Where?
So,
Coda in the building. He said, I ain't gonna lie, y'all been talking a lot, but still not fighting real threats, bruh.
Wait, who is Coda? Like, cause you said Coda in the building. Like, is he relevant?
Nah, Coda support. He be on the panel and stuff like that. You know, show support on the channel.
Oh, so he's not a boxing analyst or nothing, or no boxing coach. Like, he's not in the boxing world.
Nah, like a
okay. So I won't go like that. Okay, Coda. I think you just need to do the research on Kid. You still talking about real fights, but he was getting he get the champions ready for their fights. So I think somewhere you're missing that. And you just need to go back and understand that.
You say I'm being unbiased.
I'm biased. Shakur ducking them. So you can't say we're not trying to get a real fight. You got to do the research. It ain't not bias. It's called ignorance. It's called commenting before you research what you're commenting on. You got to do the research, brother. You're a man. And a man going to research before he speak upon something that he have no knowledge of.
But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I think I want to see the next fight. Of course, want to see the kid back in the ring. Hopefully back in the ring in that great event, November 15th. You know what I'm saying? And then get that big bag, get that big fight, get that big legacy fight early 2025. Is that the year? Is that the year of Kid taking over?
Kid already took over.
He got to do his thing 2025. He need that chip. He need that legacy fight. He need it, Pops.
What's a legacy fight? Like, what would be a legacy fight to you?
Hey, become a world champion for the first time. But the thing is, the names are credible. Tank, credible. Shakur, credible.
If they're not gonna fight you, we can't get those names.
No, I'm just saying if those are the fights that, you know,
they're gone. Those are the ones that's collecting money.
Yeah, they're gonna get a vacant title.
147. They're going to collect their money. I think the light needs to be shined on these new fighters that's coming up, and they be busy talking about the old guys that's not trying to fight the young guys. They're going to make their millions and they're going to retire. They're not going for legacy like that. None of them is shooting for legacy. Not even Tank. Tank is using Floyd Mayweather model of pick and choose and go here. Tank ain't fighting like that, the number one guys that's coming up.
So we need Kid to steal the show on a big event like, you know what I'm saying? He got to steal the show from a Madison Rhino, Katie Taylor, got to steal the show from Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. So he got to steal the show, got to make that type of statement. And then people going to be like, you know what? Going to pressure and shame the other fighters to fight your son.
Yeah, that could be like that. Or if we don't fight in November, we fight in October. The end of October on the zone is a co-main on the big card. And Oscar got big things I can't release right now. But thanks to the Prince and everybody else, you know, big moves is happening. So we're not worried about the money talk, and all will be exposed. Because people could say you don't bring value, you know how it is, but then when they offer a certain amount of money, if they turn it down, then the truth is exposed. Then are they running or not? So it's gonna be good. Now they can't say we don't got the financial backing.
That's what's up. Last words for the people.
Let's see if these people, you see me dropping facts all interview now. You want to act like you just seen something. I don't know what Coda going through something. Somebody give Coda a hug if y'all know.
Coda, what's wrong with you? You think everybody just paying attention to the chat while having an interview? Come on, Coda.
Oh man, Coda is bored. All right, well I don't really got anything because there's only Coda comments up here. He's having a fit. But thank you for bringing me up here. And I'm not being a bully out here, Punch. I had to come up here and tell you that. I'm not being a bully. These people start with me, from the Haney to the Keyshawn to this dude.
They all start with you.
Start with me and shit. And then people say I'm the bully for defending my son and me. But
and as a promoter and as a trainer and as also as a father, that I don't know why people get worked up and stuff like that. But what, you ain't gonna change?
No, I'm actually in therapy. I am changing. I'm trying to get to the point where I can just breathe when somebody talking, and that's it.
You gotta get a new therapy.
No, I got a new therapist. I just hired him last week. I'm taking it at weekly, and anger management. And they got me to stop smoking weed punch. I'm in.
Oh, that's what it is.
So I'm trying to get everything right, but I just had a moment that other day.
All right, brother, man. Good looking out, man.
Punch, when you cut this up, could you cut me some pieces so I can share, brother? Don't give me like a whole 2-hour thing. Like
I got you. Matter of fact, I got you later on.
All right. Thank you.
All right, my brother. Take care.
You too.
Shout out to Floyd Schofield Sr. Everybody in the chat, y'all already know, keep on subscribing to the channel, smash the like button, share the live, share the interview. Y'all already know it's Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshot himself, and Adola Sazón el Borracho, the Pastor de Boxeo. Tomorrow we back at it, 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be more consistent with the live now that the summer's winding down. You feel me? Getting the kids getting ready to school. We're getting ready to go to school, so that means it's time for us to work even more. But it's time for y'all to support more, man. We got three donations today, bro. 3 donations. We ain't even reached $10 a day, bro. With the interview, we got almost 2 hours in. Diablo, tan cheaping ustedes. Oh, what's happened? I get it. That income tax money has run out, and y'all ain't trying to support the channel no more. I get it. You feel me? All right, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, I guess I ain't worth it. All right. But anyway, good looking out for everybody to smash the like button, keep supporting the channel. Shout out to Mayor in the building with a $2 super chat. Shout out to Boxing Hacker with the $5 super chat. Shout out to Chris donating to the channel today. Love y'all, everybody. Become a member to the channel. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.